What's cracking, everyone? It's Words with X, where a lot of the crap I say actually makes sense sometimes. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. So I'm going to dive right in with a question for you because it's been ringing with my head for a little bit. Well, kind of a little bit here, a little bit there. But it's a question I got to ask other people, make sure I'm not the only one. And I know I ain't, so don't even lie when I ask, but I'm still ask it. Has someone ever called you weird? Honestly, don't bullcrap me now. Talking about, no, it never happened. Has someone ever called you weird? All right. Now, how did it make you feel? Felt low, right? Like something just ain't sitting with you, something wrong with you, just something like, oh, wow, really? Okay. It's like that, huh? Like you just stop what you're doing even right there, and then even if you enjoy it, it's still like, I don't know if this is right to be doing. I'm just asking. I say that because I've been called weird so many times. I've been called weird more times than I've had sex. Well, no, that's an inaccurate metaphor. Yeah, your boy was a little wild in his younger days. Yeah, I was. But I have been called weird a lot, like more than just quite a few times. And I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, yeah, it used to get me that feeling low, you feel down, all that depressed crap, anything, you know, like sometimes like something was wrong with me. Like what I was doing was wrong. Like I should just do whatever someone wants me to do so they will accept me. Then one day, late in my teenage years, maybe a little past that probably, I read a quote that stuck with me to this day. I mean, to this day, I still remember it. And the quote was, being called weird is like being called limited edition, meaning it's something people don't see very much of. And that just blew my mind back then. That really sunk with me. I mean, it like I said, it's still with me. So obviously it radiated in my head and whatnot. But that really stuck with me. Because you know how much people pay for limited edition stuff? Shoot. You see it all the time online. This and that, limited edition, whatnot, all that. First edition this. I mean, it's something that is really wanted and sought after. And after looking at my life back then, after reading that quote, I realized my weirdness has not actually caused me any trouble. Don't get me wrong, I've never been called weird for being like a serial killer or molesting animals or anything like that. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. But I noticed the stuff I got called weird on, a lot of people like that I did it. Which is a hard concept when you're young to wrap your head around. People call you weird, but they don't want you to stop doing it. So I'm like, okay, but back in the day even today when I showed up, there's a lot of things I did that was just weird, but people remembered it. Like I'll give you an example. I showed up to my friend's house one time. It was after her prom to cheer her up. She wasn't having a good time. She hit me up. She said, hey, this sucks. I'm headed home early. And I forgot what I was doing. But I said, all right, I got an idea. I'm going to spark it up a little bit. So I went over to her house. I bought her fake flowers. Yeah, okay, that's ghetto. I don't care. I didn't have money back then. Let go. It's the thought that counts, all right? Got fake flowers. And we ain't even do nothing really. I parked in front of her house. We danced outside. I was sitting by my car. Sad part is I was actually playing Disney music, and I had some underglow on my car back then. I think they were purple or something. And we just danced out there, that with the flowers and all that. Shoot. I'll never forget that day. And she still says that's weird to this day, but she still says, too, that was one of the most favorite and cherished nights she ever had. So call me weird, but I don't think being weird and it being a bad thing would generate a response from her like that. I've had other people say stuff too. Like Matt does the weirdest videos. He does the weirdest podcasts. But I can't wait for him to put one out. So, I mean, yeah. I don't, what? See, in today's times, especially in my generation, so many people are so afraid of being called weird or different that they succumb to societal wants of them and deny themselves from being who they really are and have the possibility to be. They want to blend in with the rest of the crowd or the squad, per se, and so afraid to stand out. Well, let us not forget a saying that I think is not that well known, but needs to be. The saying is, eagles fly alone, crows fly in groups. So don't be afraid to be you. Stand out. You got to do you. Only you can do you. And unless someone else stop you from being you, doing what you like simply because they don't like it, or it's a terrible waste of time to them, succumbing to them is a terrible waste of who you are. You're wasting yourself, in my opinion. Again, as long as what you like isn't hurting anything or anyone. I ain't down or supporting murderers or animal molesters or rapists or anything that could get you arrested and beat up in jail. But if you like to wear pink and you a dude, wear the hell out that shit. If you like to dip your shrimp in chocolate, then eat till your teeth rot. I'm just saying, don't let no one stop you from being successful you because they don't like, or as it goes a lot of times, understand it. That's the big thing. That's why people call it weird, because they don't understand the pleasure you get out of it. They want it, they don't understand it, so they just think it's weird that you enjoy it. Okay, that's the honest thing right there. Because let's be real, people feel what they don't understand, and hence why the term weird was made. But look at it like this. There are so many famous actors and authors who have been called weird probably many times. Will Smith, I'm sure, got called weird a lot. Robin Williams got called weird. J.K. Rowling. Shoot, the woman that wrote that book, 50 Shades of Grey, E.L. James. Yeah, she got called weird. I don't like that book. Don't get me wrong. I ain't a fan of it. My wife is. I'm not. I ain't a fan of it. But she liked it. She believed in it. She got called weird about it probably a lot. But look at it today. I know she's bringing in more bank than you, and me. So let me ask next time someone calls you weird, how you going to feel then? Do it like me. Try doing it like what I do. I take it as a compliment. I take it as I'm doing something right with my life. I take it as a thank you is my response. Someone called me weird, I'm like, thank you. Thank you for noticing. So just next time you out or someone calls you weird, try and think of it like that. Don't go to what the autopilot tells you where you feel bad. Someone calls you weird and be like, oh, thank you. That means I'm doing this right. Whatever I'm doing right now is working. Okay, cool. Just leave that in your head today. Think about that. Just think about that next time somebody calls you weird.
An ex-goodbye bending.
And as always, I like to leave with a joke just to get a little chuckle out of you. This one's a little corny. It is. But they can't all be dirty. I'm be honest, I like dirty jokes, but I don't know if I'm going to do a lot of them. Because there's just some people that don't flow right with it. They don't get the humor in it. So, and I mean, don't get me wrong. If I like it, I'm going to still do it. But I don't want to, I'm not tailoring to nobody. But at the same time, I also, because if you notice, like in this podcast, after doing this, what's this, number 6, number 7, something like that, I don't know. But after doing it a lot, I've learned I cuss a lot. And I'm trying to pull back. So, and it ain't because, I mean, it just comes out. You get flowing, comes out like glue on a wood. But I'm trying to ease it up. That one slipped out because, like I said, it's like a rhythm. See, I'm a writer, so when I get to going with my words, it's kind of a rhythm flowing with it, and it doesn't choke me up as I say it. Because, see, sometimes you hear me pause because I'm trying to get the next word to flow right with it. But something about me and cussing, maybe just because I grew up with it, maybe because I see it all the time, maybe because I hear it all the time, that just flow through me. See, like that. It just comes out. And I'm working on trying to catch it here and there. But you see, I bleep it. I do bleep it. I ain't that ignorant to just let it just sit there. I'm going to bleep it out. But I'm working on it. But nah, that's the whole thing with the dirty jokes. That's why this one ain't dirty. I mean, if it gets a little chuckle, that's all I'm trying to do. Just get you a little chuckle for the day. Because be honest, in today's time, how often do we get a little chuckle? I know a lot of days I go by, I don't get to chuckle, laugh. Only time I get to smile during the day, I'd say probably when I'm thinking about something. No, not even then. I'd say the only time I get to really smile, I don't know. I can't even, no, that answer up in the air one. I'll think about that as I go on when I actually smile throughout the day and everything. But anyway, here goes the joke. What do you call a dinosaur with an extensive vocabulary? I'll say that one more time again for people, they say I got this accent or whatever, so just ease it up. That's why I got it on the screen as I'm talking, just in case you can't hear me fully with the joke. What do you call a dinosaur with an extensive vocabulary? You ready? A thesaurus. I know it's corny, it's weak, but it's a little, just a little something to, I don't know, just give you a little spark, a little light up, a little something. That's all. That's why I always try and end something with a good vibe. It may not be a joke. Sometimes it just may be a quote. I remember one I did not too long ago. It was just a quote, but just something to think about. Leave you with a good vibe. And that's all I'm trying to do. Just at the end of these things, leave with a good vibe. That's all. That's all I'm trying to do. At the end, anyway. Like I said in the beginning, I'm just trying to open your mind up, make you think about some stuff different. But at the end, I want to leave with a good vibe. So, but now thanks for listening, everyone. I don't know what number this is, but I'm still going hard on it. I'm still going strong on it. I'm enjoying it. I'm liking it. I'm going to keep on doing it. I got like 4 different segments I'm working on besides just simply talking. I'm trying to see if I can get my wife on one. I don't know. I can't make anybody do anything, but I'm going to ask. I probably asked at least 3 times. I don't know. I don't remember. It don't matter. But I'm just saying, I got a lot of stuff brewing. That's why the upload took so long. But I ain't going to just do one, then upload. If I'm going to upload it, I'm going to at least do 3 at one time or 4 or whatever, stuff like that. But I really, really, really appreciate y'all for listening. Y'all don't even know. I wish I could get like a meter or something, do appreciation and be off the chart probably, all that. But again, thanks for listening, everyone. Enjoy y'all's day today. And remember, go on, be weird. Be weird today. I'm going to be proud of you for being weird. Y'all have a good one now.